Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about my no buy / low spend, but specifically for my beauty area. If you guys watched my last video, I talked a lot about having a ton of things, trying to do like a project pan, because you guys, I laid it all out and it's kind of quite a lot. Probably not a lot as much as some people, but for me personally, it's quite excessive because I only use like the same, I don't know, handful of products every time. So I'm gonna be working on going through it. There's like, I think I saw maybe 1 or 2 things. Sorry, I'm looking down because it's like right in front of me. Like 1 or 2 things that are probably less than a handful of things that I would actually need to rebuy at some point this year. Everything else I have plenty. I have plenty. So I'm trying to figure out how to kind of tackle this, because I've seen some people do like the project pans where they like focus on certain items or certain products every month. And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, because there's no way that I could try to mix it up every single day and actually use something up. I feel like really focusing on a few things every month might be a little bit more helpful. So I don't know, if you guys have any ideas, let me know down below. But I think for now, what I'm gonna be doing is picking a couple of products for each month and working on those to try to get them down. And even if I don't finish them that month, I'll move on to the next. I think maybe unless I have like just a little bit left, I don't know. There's part of me that's like, no, you have to finish it, you have to finish it. So, okay, don't mind the mess because I'm currently decluttering my household. Nothing is safe. If it's on the floor or we haven't seen it and cared for it in like 2 weeks, that's how brutal I'm being. No, I'm just trying to clear things out. We have a lot of things in our house that, I mean, we haven't used in over a year. I was brutal with the kitchen. If it hasn't been used, it's going to the donation pile because we don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you guys around so you guys can kind of see what I'm working with. Like I said, I'm on my bathroom floor because I was like, we have to figure this out. So I'm gonna show you guys the products that I have. That way you guys can kind of see what we're working with, and then I guess we'll go from there. Okay, so we're now on the floor. I kind of broke it down into sections. So this section right here is all my fragrance. You guys, I got this, which I'm really excited to try because it's a whole bunch of different scents. And then I also have another one as well. Sometimes I think some people are like, oh, that's not worth it. But for me, like, I want to try different scents. I'm not one that's like married to a scent, clearly. But it's nice to try them out. I also don't think that I would use a scent enough to need like a full size bottle. I think I had like that Ariana Cloud one, like in a regular perfume size bottle, and it took me forever to use it. I love that scent, but I just want to try different things. Okay, so those are that. I have some of the the Clinique ones. I think they just smell nice and they aren't that expensive. And then Sephora is what gets me. Actually, the app is what gets me, but I got these Sol de Janeiro samplers. I got 4 of them. And then I have some bigger ones. And then this one I got from Target. Pistachio, please. But yeah, so my goal is to be working through this. I know there's a difference between like perfume and like a spray, but it is what it is. We're going to be working through them. There's that. And then I have just like a couple of these like samplers. And I get these a lot from when I order on Sephora, and I get the freebies, or you guys, definitely exposing myself. When I would buy stuff from Ulta, you know how you can get, like, if you spend X amount of money, you can get, you know, a free bag or whatever. They would come with small scents like that. So I have a lot of those. So I'm gonna work through that. And then these are all my lip products. You guys, I still have things in packaging. And honestly, these essentially could be like still in the packaging. I haven't used, I have a YSL one. This Fenty one, this Say, I think that's how you say it. This one's so pretty. I haven't used it yet. But so there's several in here. I don't need all of these. And to be honest, I need to check the lipsticks because though they're pretty old. Not going to lie. So yeah, working through these because once again, I don't think I need all of these. In my head, I feel like you need a lip liner, which I just started using. I just opened this and I've had this in my makeup stash for, unfortunately, embarrassingly amount of time, like years. So yeah, just opened that, started using that, and then I got this in a Charlotte Tilbury thing I got. But yeah, I think essentially maybe you just need a lip liner, a lipstick, a gloss, and then like a balm, maybe. I don't know. I am gonna kind of look through them. Like I said, some of these are really old. This one, I don't even know what color this is because somebody actually gave this to me. Oh, that's kind of dark. Let me swatch it real quick. All right, swatched. It's kind of dark for what I would use. I think I might have to wait. I don't know. I'll test it. I'll have to put on like makeup and test it out, but I think this might just be a little bit too dark for me. That was very nice. So we'll see. It's a pretty color though, but might be a little too dark. So yeah, so I need to work through that. And then here we have, I just kind of jumbled it. It's my skincare face stuff. Once again, I have things in packaging. So I need to work through that. Just like regular, like the Clinique Take the Day Off. And they're just things that I'm also trying to make a mental note of. Like, okay, here. Clearly I've almost used it, but it's taken me a really long time to use it because I thought this was better than getting the actual balm. It was not. I prefer the balm over this liquid one. And so those are things that I'm trying to, knocking everything down, trying to keep in mind because I just can't, no. And then I have a ton of this pharmacy ones. These I got a sample of and I used it up last month or the month before and I really liked it. And so I got a sampler thing of a ton of the different scents. So I'm excited to try those out. I think it works really well. So yeah, so essentially the goal is to work through this and kind of condense it because honestly, once again, I feel like this video isn't exposing me, but sometimes I forget to wash my face. Okay, let's be real. I have a 2 and a 3-year-old and sometimes nighttime is rough, but remembering to work on myself, take care of myself, but yes, gotta go through that. And then this is my face stuff, which I don't think I technically have too many of, probably too many blushes. This I've had for way too long. This I finally hit pan, but I'm trying to work on using that up. The problem is I'm already like, I like this, yet I have a bronzer here and a bronzer here, but I want to go buy the Hoola. But once again, we're gonna use everything we have up first. I have this really pretty, let me see if I can do this one-handed, Rare Beauty blush because it was, everyone's like, oh my gosh, Rare Beauty. And I bought it and I think I've like played with it, but I don't think I've actually put it on. So, and then I have my Tarte one. Once again, it's still in the packaging. I have a lot of things. Got to get through those. And then this is my favorite little pile, but I don't know if it's excess because I'm pretty sure around our house we have at least another 5. I love little hand sanitizers. And then when Bath & Body Works came out with the spray ones, it was a done deal. So I don't think I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them at once. Even though they have like the buy 5 for $8, whatever. Got to work through that. Now that I'm talking about it, I feel like I really don't have that many items to go through, but to be honest, I know I do because the drawer that they're in barely closes. So I got to get my life together and work on this because this is just too much for one person to get through. So like I was saying, I really don't need all these products. I don't use them every day. It just depends. So I just think for me personally, I just have too many things. I don't think I need all of them. So I'm gonna work on it. And things that I'm going to be working on because yes, clearly I buy a lot of things, but what am I gonna do to combat it? I'm going to be, also just love to scroll, so this is like gonna be another problem. But I'm going to be deleting the Ulta and Sephora apps off of my phone. Just because 1, it's gonna make it a little bit harder. 2, I don't get to go out to the stores that often. So that'll be another challenge. So if I really wanted to buy something, I'd really have to make the effort to get out and buy it. But I figured if I delete the apps, that'll be a lot more helpful. So that way I'm just not like doom scrolling to find something to buy. And then I think I may also maybe mute, I don't know if that's possible, like mute like their emails. Because I don't want to necessarily unsubscribe, but I may just have to. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is delete the apps. And I'm gonna be doing this with a lot of other things, like Amazon being deleted, sign out, take everything out. I'm trying to make it as hard as possible, but for the beauty part right now, I'm just gonna delete Sephora and Ulta. And honestly, I think the biggest thing that I need to do is just mute the influencers that I follow that really kind of push me. Now, I'm not saying that they're pushing me, but I know that I'm very easily influenced by them. So I think I'm going ahead and mute them on my Instagram as well. That way I'm not being bombarded with all of these, look at this cute thing, it's on sale. Because let me tell you, if it's on sale, I love it. So once again, this is a work in progress. Gonna work through all these products. And so I'll be posting updates on what products I've planned to use in January, and then kind of see how I'm going through that, just to kind of keep myself motivated. And if anyone is also in the same rut of having way too many beauty products, maybe we can do Project Pan together. So that way we have each other to cheer us on. So with that, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.